What if I told you that the chronic fatigue dragging you down, the swollen ankles that won't go away, and those middle-of-the-night bathroom trips aren't just normal aging? They're warning signs that your kidneys are silently struggling to keep up. And here's the shocking part. 3 common kitchen spices that you probably already own could be the difference between declining kidney function and supporting these vital organs back to optimal health. But most people have no idea these spices even affect kidney function, let alone how to use them correctly. Right now, waste products may be accumulating in your bloodstream because your kidney filters are overwhelmed. Every toxin your body can't eliminate creates brain fog, persistent fatigue, and that uncomfortable bloating that makes you feel heavy all day long. The medical establishment will tell you to manage symptoms with medications, but what they rarely mention is that certain natural compounds have been studied extensively for their ability to support kidney filtration, reduce oxidative stress, and help your body eliminate accumulated waste efficiently. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 3 scientifically studied spices that may transform how your kidneys function. But here's the critical part most people miss. If you skip the essential habit I reveal at the end, even these powerful spices won't deliver the results you're hoping for. So pay close attention, because this information could change everything about how you feel when you wake up tomorrow morning. Your kidneys filter about 50 gallons of blood every single day, removing waste from everything you eat, drink, and breathe. But when those filters become overwhelmed, waste can accumulate in your bloodstream. The result may be brain fog, swollen ankles, constant fatigue, and waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom. Over 37 million Americans are living with some form of kidney concern right now, and research suggests most don't even know it yet. What if 3 simple spices sitting in your kitchen could help support kidney function? These aren't expensive supplements or complicated treatments. They're supported by research showing that they may help your kidneys filter more efficiently, support healthy inflammatory responses, and help eliminate waste that's been accumulating. Let's start with the first one. The first spice might surprise you because most people only think of it as something sweet for their morning coffee or oatmeal. But researchers have discovered it may do something far more valuable for your kidneys. I'm talking about Ceylon cinnamon, and research suggests it works to protect the tiny filters inside your kidneys from oxidative stress. Here's what happens inside your body. Your kidneys contain millions of microscopic filters called nephrons that clean your blood every single day. When various stressors, including high blood sugar or inflammation, affect these filters, they can experience changes over time. Free radicals are unstable molecules that research suggests can affect kidney tissue. Ceylon cinnamon contains compounds called cinnamaldehyde and cinnamic acid that studies indicate may neutralize these free radicals before they cause cellular stress. A 2023 study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology found that these bioactive compounds may help reduce oxidative stress in kidney cells. The National Kidney Foundation even lists cinnamon as one of their recommended seasonings for supporting kidney health. Think of it like applying a protective layer to something valuable. The cinnamon compounds may support kidney cells and help maintain healthy cellular function. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, this becomes even more relevant. Elevated blood sugar places additional demands on your kidneys because they must work harder filtering excess glucose. Ceylon cinnamon may help support healthy blood sugar levels after meals, which means your kidneys may face less strain throughout the day. Studies suggest it may help moderate the rise in blood sugar by supporting your cell's ability to absorb glucose more efficiently. Now, here's the part most people get wrong. Not all cinnamon is created equal. Walk into any grocery store, and you'll mostly find cassia cinnamon on the shelves. It's cheaper and more common, but it contains higher levels of coumarin, a compound that some research suggests may affect liver and kidney health when consumed regularly in large amounts. Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, has significantly lower coumarin levels and is generally considered safer for daily use. You only need about half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon per day, according to most research. Add it to your morning coffee, stir it into oatmeal, sprinkle it on Greek yogurt, or blend it into a smoothie. You can even steep a cinnamon stick in hot water for 10 minutes to make a simple, supportive tea. The key is consistency, not massive doses. But here's what cinnamon can't do on its own. While research suggests it may protect your kidney filters from oxidative stress, it doesn't actively help eliminate the waste that's already in your system. Your kidneys need something that supports the flow of waste out of your body. That's where the second spice comes in, and it works in a completely different way that most people never connect to kidney health. Your kidneys need something that gently supports urine production so waste can leave your body instead of accumulating. The second spice does exactly that, and most people only think of it as a garnish they push to the side of their plate. What I'm talking about is fresh parsley, and traditional medicine has long recognized it as a natural diuretic without the harsh side effects of prescription medications. A diuretic is simply something that helps your body produce more urine, which is how your kidneys eliminate the waste they've filtered from your blood. When urine output increases in a healthy way, waste products that have been in your system may be eliminated more efficiently. Parsley contains plant compounds called flavonoids, along with high levels of vitamin C. Research suggests these nutrients may support antioxidant capacity inside kidney cells, which means they may handle oxidative stress more effectively. A comprehensive review published in December 2024 in Frontiers in Medicine analyzed multiple studies on parsley's effects on kidney function. Researchers from the University of Jeddah and international teams found that parsley improved certain renal biomarkers, which are the measurements healthcare providers use to assess kidney function. It also appeared to decrease oxidative stress and lower inflammation markers in people experiencing kidney stress. Think about what happens when a drain gets clogged in your home. Water backs up and creates problems throughout the system. Your kidneys work similarly. When waste cannot move out efficiently, it may create inflammatory responses and pressure that can affect the delicate filtering structures. Parsley may help support this process by gently encouraging your kidneys to produce more urine without forcing them to work harder than they should. Now, let's talk about how to actually use parsley in your daily routine. Fresh parsley appears to work better than dried because it contains higher levels of active compounds that may help support kidney function naturally. You can chop it finely and add it to salads, soups, or scrambled eggs. Some people blend a small handful into their morning smoothie, along with cucumber and lemon for additional kidney support. Another simple method is making parsley tea by steeping about 2 tablespoons of fresh leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. The traditionally recommended amount is 1 to 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley daily, or you can drink parsley tea 2 to 3 times per week. Start with smaller amounts if you're not used to it, and notice how your body responds. Most people observe they're urinating more frequently within a few hours, which is expected when you're supporting natural elimination. However, there are two important considerations to keep in mind. Parsley contains natural compounds called oxalates, which in very high amounts may contribute to kidney stone formation in people who are already prone to them. If you have a history of kidney stones, stick to culinary amounts and avoid drinking large quantities of concentrated parsley preparations. The second consideration applies to pregnancy. Parsley, in large therapeutic amounts, contains compounds that traditional medicine recognizes as potentially concerning during pregnancy. So, pregnant women should only use small amounts for flavoring food and avoid medicinal doses or concentrated teas. Even with parsley helping to support elimination and cinnamon providing antioxidant protection, there's still one critical piece missing. Your kidneys can only work as well as the blood flow they receive. If circulation to your kidneys is less than optimal, even the best spices cannot deliver their benefits where they're needed most. That's where the third spice becomes essential. The last member of our spice list might sound unusual for kidney health, but research suggests it does something remarkable for your blood vessels. I'm talking about cayenne pepper, and the active compound inside it called capsaicin is what gives it both the heat and the studied health properties. Capsaicin appears to trigger a process called vasodilation, which means research suggests it may cause blood vessels to relax and widen. When the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys open up more, blood may flow through them more easily, delivering everything your kidney cells need to stay healthy and work efficiently. A review published in January 2024 in the journal Nutrients examined research from teams across Europe and the United States on capsaicin's effects on kidney function. The findings showed that capsaicin may improve renal blood flow, support healthy inflammatory responses in kidney tissue, and help protect against cellular stress in laboratory studies. Think of your kidney blood vessels like garden hoses. When they're constricted or narrowed, blood flow is reduced. Cayenne pepper may help support healthy blood vessel function so blood can flow more freely, potentially supporting better circulation and more efficient waste elimination from your kidneys. Beyond potentially supporting circulation, capsaicin also appears to work as an antioxidant inside your kidneys. Remember those free radicals we discussed earlier that may affect kidney cells? Research suggests capsaicin may neutralize them before they can cause lasting cellular stress. Even more interesting, early laboratory research suggests it may help support healthy kidney tissue, addressing some of the changes that happen when cellular stress accumulates over time. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Spicy food can be challenging for your stomach, and you're worried about burning sensations or digestive upset. The good news is you don't need large amounts to potentially benefit kidney health. Start with just a small pinch, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, sprinkled into your food once daily. You can add it to scrambled eggs, mix it into soups or chili, stir it into a vegetable stir-fry, or even blend a tiny amount into a smoothie, where other flavors help balance the heat. As your tolerance builds over time, you can gradually work up to about 1/4 teaspoon per day. Some people prefer cayenne capsules if they really cannot handle any spice at all, but whole food sources may work better because they include other beneficial plant compounds beyond just the capsaicin. Always take it with food to be gentle on your stomach lining. There are 2 important warnings you need to know about. First, if you have a sensitive digestive system, acid reflux, or any stomach ulcers, cayenne can worsen those conditions. Start extremely small or skip it entirely if you experience burning or discomfort. Second, If you have chronic kidney disease that's already advanced, always check with your healthcare provider before adding cayenne regularly, because your situation may require more specific guidance. You now have all three spices working together, like a team. Cinnamon may protect your filters with antioxidant support. Parsley may help support elimination. And cayenne may support healthy blood flow so everything works more efficiently. But here's something most people completely miss. These spices can only do their job if you're giving your body the one thing it absolutely needs to carry out waste. Without this critical element, even the most beneficial kidney-supporting foods will fall short of their potential. That critical element is water. And most people significantly underestimate how much their kidneys actually need to function optimally. Your kidneys can't eliminate waste efficiently without adequate hydration. When you add cinnamon to provide antioxidant support, parsley to support waste removal, and cayenne to support healthy blood flow, all three depend on having enough water moving through your system to carry waste out through your urine. Think about trying to rinse soap off your hands with just a few drops of water. It doesn't work because you need a steady flow to wash everything away. Your kidneys operate similarly. They filter waste from your blood, but without adequate water volume, waste products may not be eliminated as efficiently. The specific target most kidney specialists recommend is drinking about half your body weight in ounces of water daily. If you weigh 160 pounds, that means roughly 80 ounces throughout the day. This isn't about consuming massive amounts all at once, which can actually dilute important electrolytes like sodium and potassium that your body needs for proper nerve and muscle function. Instead, spread your water intake across the entire day by sipping consistently. Here's a timing strategy that works well for kidney support. Drink 1 full glass of water about 30 minutes before each meal. This prepares your kidneys for the incoming workload of processing whatever you're about to eat. Then continue sipping between meals rather than drinking large amounts right before bed, which just disrupts your sleep with frequent bathroom trips without giving your kidneys the steady hydration they need during active daytime hours. You can enhance plain water by adding fresh lemon slices, cucumber, or a few sprigs of mint. These additions provide extra antioxidants that may support kidney health while making water more enjoyable to drink throughout the day. The natural vitamin C from lemon may help protect kidney tissue, and cucumber adds trace minerals that support the fluid balance your kidneys work to maintain. Now, here's the part that surprises most people. You can drink the appropriate amount of water, add all 3 kidney-supporting spices to your meals, and still work against your goals with certain foods that may stress your kidneys every single day. Some of these foods are things you probably consider healthy right now. The first major consideration is excessive sodium, and it hides in places you wouldn't expect. Most Americans consume over 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily when kidneys generally function best with less than 2,300 milligrams. Processed foods like canned soups, deli meats, frozen dinners, and restaurant meals contain significant amounts of salt that require your kidneys to work harder. When sodium levels stay elevated in your bloodstream, your body holds on to extra water to dilute it, which creates swelling in your ankles and places additional demand on those delicate kidney filters we discussed earlier. Your blood pressure may rise because your heart has to push harder to move all that extra fluid. Over time, this constant pressure may affect the tiny capillaries inside your kidneys where filtration actually happens. The simple approach is choosing fresh herbs like rosemary, thyme, or basil to flavor your food instead of reaching for the salt shaker. Read labels carefully and consider avoiding anything with more than 400 milligrams of sodium per serving. The second consideration surprises most people because many of these foods are considered healthy. Foods high in oxalates, when eaten in excessive amounts, may form crystals that stress your kidneys. Spinach, almonds, beets, and dark chocolate all contain oxalates. Now, before you worry, small to moderate amounts are usually fine for most people. The concern happens when someone consumes very large amounts daily without balance. Your kidneys must process and eliminate these oxalates, and when there's an excessive amount, some people may develop crystallization. This becomes especially relevant if you're already prone to kidney stones or have reduced kidney function. The practical approach is rotating your greens instead of eating spinach every single day. Choose romaine, arugula, or kale some days. Enjoy almonds in small portions rather than consuming large handfuls mindlessly. The third consideration is added sugar, and it creates challenges through a different pathway. When you consume foods loaded with added sugars like sodas, sweetened coffee drinks, pastries, or candy, your blood glucose rises rapidly. These repeated sugar surges may create oxidative stress inside your kidney cells. Your kidneys also must filter excess glucose, which may stress them over time. High sugar intake is associated with inflammation throughout your entire body, and your kidneys may be affected by chronic inflammation. The alternative here is reaching for fresh fruit when you want something sweet. Berries, apples, and oranges contain natural sugars, along with fiber that slows absorption. Replace sugary drinks with water infused with fruit or unsweetened herbal teas. You're now supporting your kidneys with 3 beneficial spices, maintaining proper hydration, and being mindful of foods that may work against you. But there's one daily habit that takes everything we've covered and multiplies its effectiveness significantly. Most people completely overlook this simple action. That overlooked habit is gentle daily movement, and it works by supporting the overall circulation that delivers blood to your kidneys in the first place. When you sit for hours without moving, blood flow throughout your entire body may slow down significantly. Your kidneys receive less fresh blood to filter, which means waste may accumulate faster. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of light activity changes everything. Walking around your neighborhood after dinner, doing simple stretches in your living room, or standing up and moving every hour during the day keeps blood flowing steadily to your kidneys. This consistent circulation helps ensure that the beneficial compounds from cinnamon, parsley, and cayenne actually reach your kidney tissue. The beauty of this approach is that intensity doesn't matter nearly as much as consistency does. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours at the gym. A short walk after each meal naturally helps support healthy blood sugar, which reduces demands on your kidneys. Light stretching before bed promotes relaxation and encourages better blood flow during sleep when your body does repair work. Some people find it helpful to set a timer that reminds them to stand up and move for just 2 minutes every hour. Others prefer taking a longer 15-minute walk first thing in the morning to support circulation for the entire day. The key is finding what fits naturally into your schedule, so you'll actually maintain it long term. When your circulation improves through regular gentle movement, your kidneys may filter more efficiently, eliminate waste more effectively, and maintain healthier function over time. This simple habit multiplies the effectiveness of everything else you're doing. Now, you're probably wondering how quickly you'll actually notice a difference when you implement these strategies together. Within the first week of consistently using these 3 spices, staying hydrated, and moving daily, most people notice their urine becomes clearer and lighter in color. This may signal that your kidneys are processing waste more efficiently. You might also find yourself waking up fewer times during the night to use the bathroom because your kidneys are working better during daytime hours when they should be most active. By weeks 2 and 3, the changes may become more obvious in how you feel. That puffiness around your ankles that made your socks leave deep indentations may start reducing. Your energy levels may improve because your blood isn't carrying around as much waste. Some people report that dull discomfort they used to feel in their lower back begins fading during this time. Around weeks 4 through 6, if you get kidney function tests done, you may see measurable improvements in markers like creatinine levels and eGFR, which stands for estimated glomerular filtration rate. These numbers tell your healthcare provider how well your kidneys are filtering waste from your blood. The improvements you'll see depend heavily on how consistent you've been with these habits and what condition your kidneys were in when you started. Remember that these natural approaches support healthy kidney function, but they're not a replacement for medical treatment if you already have diagnosed kidney disease. Always work with your healthcare provider and get regular testing to track your progress objectively. Now, let's bring everything together so you know exactly what to do starting tomorrow morning. You now have a complete system for supporting your kidney health naturally. Ceylon cinnamon may shield your filtering units from oxidative stress while helping support healthy blood sugar. Fresh parsley may gently support urine production so waste leaves your body more efficiently. Cayenne pepper may support healthy blood vessel function to ensure steady circulation reaches your kidneys. Pair these 3 spices with adequate daily water intake spread throughout your day, not consumed all at once. Be mindful of excessive sodium, balance your intake of high oxalate foods, and limit added sugars that may contribute to inflammation. Move your body gently for just 10 to 15 minutes each day to multiply the effectiveness of everything else. Your first step tomorrow morning is simple. Add half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your coffee, tea, or oatmeal. That one small action starts supporting your kidneys immediately. This isn't about perfection. It's about consistent choices that compound over time into real improvements in how you feel and how well your kidneys function. Your kidneys work silently every single day to keep you healthy. Supporting them now means potentially maintaining your independence and enjoying quality of life for years to come. If this video gave you a clear action plan for supporting your kidney health, please subscribe so you never miss strategies that could make a real difference. If someone you care about is dealing with kidney concerns, swelling, or fatigue, please share this video with them. Thanks for trusting me with your time today. Remember to always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have kidney disease or other health conditions. I'll see you in the next video with more ways to take control of your health naturally.